Right, good morning everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Sunday series. And it's been quite some time since I last uploaded an episode on a Sunday, and today we'll talk about living with bipolar disorder. But a disclaimer right here: all these are based from my personal experiences and research. I am in no way a professional, and if you want to know more, I suggest you get yourself checked by a professional in the field as well. Now let's put a working definition on this disorder. So, according to the American Psychiatric Association, bipolar disorder is a brain disorder that causes shifts in a person's mood, energy, and ability to function. Now, people with this condition have extreme and intense emotional states that occur at distinct times, called mood episodes. Now, these mood episodes are categorized as manic, hypomanic, or depressive, and people with this condition generally have periods of normal moods as well. So, let me go ahead and share with you guys what those mood episodes are. So number one would be the manic episode. So this is a period of at least like 1 week when a person is very high spirited or irritable in an extreme way most of the day for most days. Now, they could have like at least three of the following. Number one, exaggerated self-esteem, like they can do anything. They also tend to have less need for sleep, so they can go on days without sleep. They also talk more than usual, like overly talkative. Okay, they also are having a hard time focusing on something. They're easily distracted, and the habit of these people would be to have more than one activity at once. So they schedule more events in a day, and that could lead to not finishing anything at all. They also are very prone to risky behaviors such as reckless driving, spending sprees, sexual activities that could be a little bit out of hand. And they also have uncontrollable racing thoughts or quickly changing ideas or topics. I refer to this with my friends as topic parkour. Yeah, so these changes are like significant and are evident with the friends and family or whoever's keen to the behavior of this person. And some symptoms are severe enough to cause dysfunction and problems with work, family, or any kind of relationship and responsibilities. The other episode or second episode that I'm talking about is the hypomanic episode. It's a bit similar to the manic episode, but in a much less span of time. Like from 1 week, it could be at least 4 days in a row. Okay. Now they don't necessarily lead to like serious problems, but it causes like discomfort with the people around them. And could still be impacting. And the third mood episode would be the depressive episode. People are more familiar with this one. It usually lasts like 2 weeks, and the person at least has five of the following items. So number one would be the intense sadness or despair. They also do not have any interest in the usual things that they're interested about. They're also very prone to the feeling of guilt and restlessness. They also tend to have like sleep problems, like they either sleep too little or too much. And in terms of appetite, they have extreme changes for this one. Either they eat too much or they don't eat at all than their usual amount of food. Okay, they also have like difficulty in concentrating and making decisions, and they also have like frequent thoughts of death or suicide. And why do I want to talk about this? I think most people have way too many misconceptions about having a mental disorder, that it is just attention seeking or like something triggers it, or not being able to be stable enough, that it only appears in one form like depression or anxiety. Now, I want to put it out there that while people have conditions like these, people must be able to understand that there's more to this condition. There are people capable of a lot of things, and that this is just a condition that's treatable. Now, from us, it already takes a lot of effort, and people can make it work with a bit more understanding while we're overcoming both the high and low urges that we have. If you have a friend who has this condition, then the most we can do is to provide a safe haven for these people to open up. You don't necessarily have to have all the answers in the world, and we know it, and I hope you know that too. And on the other hand, I want to put this out there that that people with these conditions have a hard time talking about this, and it seems, that if we want to help them, they have to want it too. You can't help people who don't want your help. Okay, so I hope you guys learned something from that. Yeah, you make good choices, stay safe, and bye bye for now.